What's up, guys? Welcome to Your Adventure Compass. Today we're in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and we're going to check out Chocolate World. We're going to go tour the Hershey Chocolate Factory and see all kinds of sweet stuff. So come along with us for this awesomely good adventure. As you can see, it is Hershey's Chocolate World. We've got a Reese's, a Hershey's, and a Hershey's Kiss. It's also pretty busy here today from what I see. We're going to be going to the actual theme park a little bit later. But first, it's time to check out Hershey's Chocolate World right over here. And here we are, check it out. There's a Hershey's Unwrapped Chocolate Tasting Journey. Plenty of photo ops over here. Pretty big place. And even the floor has the Hershey's right there in the middle. Looks like this is going to be pretty big. There's a map. And here's a map of everything that's around. Yeah, this is a pretty good size. Looks like that is what we're looking for. Of course, we want to see other stuff as well, but pretty cool. Pretty big place, a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And you get to ride in these little cars to do the chocolate tour, so I'm kind of excited about that. Well, guys, this one's been on my bucket list for a little while. I've been wanting to come to Pennsylvania and see Hershey Park, do the chocolate tour. I was here as a kid, and I saw an ad on Facebook yesterday. Kind of cracked me up a little bit and brought back a little bit of nostalgia. They had the old cars that you went through to do the tour. It's kind of like I think if I recall correctly, it's like a dark ride. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure you sit in this little car and it takes you around the tour. And I remember doing that when I was a young kid. I couldn't even tell you. Maybe I was like 7 or 8. So I'm looking forward to doing this again and seeing how much different it is. Let's go check it out. I just got a sample. Oh my gosh. Reese's? Love Reese's. I just got a sample of Cafe Mocha. Hershey's Kiss, and it's really, really good. Over here, apparently you can make your own Reese's peanut butter cup and stuff it with whatever you want. So that's kind of cool. There were a ton of really cool photo ops, and this is just one of them. But I had to do this one because Reese's is my favorite. So this area here is full of all kinds of, oh my gosh. You can make a s'more. Check this out, guys. Look, I just made a s'more. That's pretty funny. My daughter found a Hershey's Kiss. It's got the tag across the top there. Yep. Tons of different Hershey's and all the various candy merch in here. Everything and anything you could think of. All in this area. There's puzzles, there's stuffies, there's clothing. They even have like shorts, sleep pants, hoodies over there. There's little backpacks. And the little backpacks even have tiny Hershey bars on them. A bunch of hats over here. There's a section for each different type of candy. There's Kit Kats, Jolly Ranchers, Hershey's over there. Kisses down this way. There's a bunch of different cups and tumblers and mugs. And then over here, my favorite, they have a Reese's section. This is pretty cool. All kinds of different Reese's. Reese's PB&J. Chocolate lava cup. Never seen those before. Yeah, all kinds of different clothing in this area. Maybe I'll give you guys a little idea of what these run. Here's a hoodie. And it's not horribly priced for a hoodie. It's 40 bucks. I mean, I would have expected 60, so that's not too bad. All right, guys. Now it is time to do the Hershey chocolate tour. And apparently there's a Pokemon game you can play. It says find them all on the ride. There's all kinds of different Pokemon on the ride. And I would assume that that is Mr. Hershey right there. Well, here we go. We're going to get in the line. All right, so we're getting into the queue line for the ride, and I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit long because this is a free attraction and the others are paid. There's also this really cool mural behind me. Looks like it might be from the 50s or 60s. Well, we're now up on the second level, and you can see out into the main area where we were just at. And this sign here says, add a personal touch to your ride experience. You can scan this QR code and create your chocolate profile. And here's the line, queue line. I would assume this is going to move somewhat quickly because it's kind of like a dark ride, if I recall correctly, and they haven't changed it too much, where it's constantly moving. There's the mural on the wall here. It tells the story of apparently Milton Hershey. 1886 is when he started this. There's a photo of him. And he was born in 1857. And it just goes on and on, talking about his life and how the Hershey Chocolate Factory became to existence. These two towers is still at the factory. You can see them. I'll try and show those to you guys when we go into the theme park later. By the way, that theme park will not be part of this video. It'll be a separate video, so you'll have to check that video out as well. And of course, all of this is thanks to these wonderful cacao beans and cane sugar. Though I'm not sure that they use cane sugar these days. Oh, but here's a sign showing you where most of the cacao is grown. Looks like the majority of it comes from Africa. Talks about harvesting and then fermentation and then bagging, and it takes 270 beans to make 1 pound of chocolate. It says we use sugar to add just the right amount of sweetness. Well, that's good to know. Just the other side of this glass, they have an area where you can buy your ride photos. All right, guys, it looks almost identical to what I remember. It does look like the rides are no longer shaped like kisses, but still very, very cool. There's a little video screen here, and here we go. We are headed into the chocolate factory. Oh, this is much better. These actually turn and move.
Every day, we're making chocolate the Hershey way, and you can taste the love all over the world. Taste the love, taste the love, taste the love. Fun with the factory, everybody!
There's Cupcake. Over here we got a couple of milk tanks, and we're now entering the chocolate factory.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a quality supervisor here at the Hershey Chocolate Factory. I was asked to be your guide today, and I can't wait to show you around. Everyone ready? Let's go. It all starts with cocoa beans, which are harvested and shipped to us from tropical regions around the world. We send the cocoa beans through large cleaning machines that screen and thoroughly remove unwanted parts like pulp and bits of cacao pod. Our cocoa experts carefully select, sort, and combine beans from various countries in precise amounts to achieve that unique and consistent Hershey's flavor.
All right, we're going into the roasting area. It's gonna get hot in here. Oh my. Is it blowing? It is blowing warm air. That's awesome. Those vents above. Kind of gives you that feeling that you're roasting. Here's the braking area. You can see how they're breaking the beans. They're just blowing them really fast into a wall and breaking them. And we're coming up on the milling area.
Hey everyone! Below me are milling machines which grind cocoa nibs into unsweetened chocolate. Cocoa nibs have been ground down like this for thousands of years. Milling machines generate lots of heat through intense pressure and friction. The grinding turns cocoa nibs into the smooth, dark liquid used to make milk and dark chocolate.
Our pressing machines squeeze the unsweetened chocolate into discs of cocoa powder, known as Hershey's cocoa. Pressing also produces cocoa butter, which we'll use later on in the process.
All right, heading into the milk and sugar section.
Every day, shiny
This is a lot of fun,
pick
guys.
up milk from local farms and line up outside our factory for delivery. Hershey is one of the only companies in the world that uses fresh milk to make milk chocolate. Fresh milk is part of what gives Hershey's milk chocolate its delicious and distinctive taste. Part of my job is to make sure all of that milk meets our high quality standards. Once it passes testing, we mix sugar into the milk using large batching tanks. We pasteurize and condense the sweet milk and then blend in the perfect amount of unsweetened chocolate. This is where the art of chocolate making all comes together.
All right, here's the blending
As the
area.
mixture cooks, it begins to form delicious little pieces that we call
the
chocolate crumbs.
Milk's going into the chocolate down there.
Isn't it amazing how a little sugar and cacao become perfection just by adding them? The true simplicity of Hershey's authenticity.
Oh, you can smell the chocolate, guys. I wish you had smell-o-vision. Oh yeah, can definitely smell it. Here's the drying section coming up.
We dry the chocolate crumb into a coarse powder. Then we mix in the cocoa butter we pressed out earlier and add a dash of vanilla. This brings out the chocolate's rich taste and creamy
The refining
texture,
area, they're
and of
mixing
course,
it over
that
here.
Wonderful smell. We feed the chocolate crumb through steel rollers that grind and refine the chocolate until it reaches a smooth, uniform consistency. Here's our friend Kiss to explain the next step in the process.
Hi, everybody. These concha machines use big granite rollers to smooth and transform refined crumb into milk chocolate. The conching
yeah, look at it
process
down
mixes
there.
and heats the chocolate, developing the rich flavor and color. Heavy rollers smooth out the refined crumb until it silky liquid texture of milk chocolate. Bye for now.
After conching, we temper the milk chocolate, heating and cooling it to just the right texture and consistency. During tempering, we can mix in other ingredients such as roasted California almonds. Next, we pour the milk chocolate into molds and send them on a bumpy conveyor ride. Then we send the molds through cooling tunnels that solidify the chocolate.
Oh, here comes the good stuff. We got the
All of
Reese's
that
over
fresh,
here,
delicious Hershey's chocolate goodness is
and
finally ready to
Hershey's
be
over on the
packaged.
other
Like
side.
Hershey's milk chocolate, special
Candy
dark
bars
ones.
down there,
Hey, don't forget about Reese's peanut butter cups, my personal favorite.
and
Everyone
Hershey's
has
syrup.
a favorite. Mine are Hershey's Kisses chocolate.
And over here,
Aw, thanks, Alex. That's so sweet.
See all the kisses going through here. They're getting wrapped up there.
It looks like our packages are ready to go. And
Candy
I better
bars
get
down
going
there.
too. It's been a privilege being your guide today. Remember that wherever you go, you're never far from a piece of Hershey's happiness. So be sure to share that goodness with the
The
ones
Hershey's
you love.
Kisses over here.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
And it's time to head off to the shipping department, and I think that's going to be it.
Okay, gang, time to go share some goodness.
All right, check this out. Go through a tunnel. I recall a tunnel like this with lights in the original version. This is really cool. They did a nice job on it. Reminds me a lot of what I remember from the last one. Guys, that was a ton of fun. Now we got to head back up and go check out some of this chocolate stuff in the main area. All right, here's all the photos that you can get. They have our photo right over there, lots of other photos. There's also this area over here. Don't forget your chocolate world photos, photo pickup. All right, guys, on the way out of the ride, they gave us a little Hershey bar. And to be honest with you, it's not so little. All right, well, we just got off the ride, and this is the area it dropped us out into. We're opposite of all the souvenirs and candies and things like that. They have a little food court kind of area here. I thought we'd kind of come out and just take a look around. We're not going to do any of the other paid tour things. Basically, we want to get over to the theme park when we have enough time. We might grab something to eat. But aside from that, just going to kind of look around a little bit, see what's in here. And then we're heading over to the theme park. Over here, this area for Twizzlers and Jolly Ranchers. And they've got some unique Twizzlers here. They got the rainbow ones. They got standard. Got the black licorice. And I do like these. They have the filled ones. This is sweet and sour. Looks like cherry kick and citrus punch. These are kind of neat. And they've got a Jolly Rancher DJ here as well. There's Miss Twizzler in all of her glory. Some cherry ones and rainbow ones here. And right over here are the orange cream pop Twizzlers. I have had these. They are delicious. Oh my gosh. I'm not much for candy, but occasionally when unique stuff comes out like this, I do like to try it. That's really good. Check this out, guys. They have assorted ice cream flavors of chocolate. There's strawberries and cream, birthday cake, salted caramel, chocolate hazelnut, and that last one, I wasn't sure what it was because it's not in the candy bar section down below. Oh, by the way, there's also a cookies and mint. But over here, you can get it in the small size in this multi-pack. It is cotton candy flavor. Over here, some chocolate that's all plant-based. It says oat chocolate confection and peanut butter. I'm not sure what oat chocolate is or if I'd like that, but it's available. Oh, and here's the giant size, the 1 pound Hershey bar. We also have a shirt here. Let's see how much your shirts are. I'm kind of curious. $24.95. That's what I expect for a shirt. Over here, some candy tins as well. Over here, they have a squishy toy set for the kids, $14.95. Oh, this is one of my favorites. I haven't seen these in a long time. They still carry these in the stores? Because where I'm at in Michigan, I never ever see these in the stores. On the opposite side, they have the squishy s'more set. So you can make some squishy s'mores. So this whole area is covered in tropical foliage. There's photo ops. And I heard that there's a character meet and greet down here, but I don't see any characters out right now, so I think we might have missed this. We'll head down here and take a look anyway. There's also, it says Hershey's Workshop. I'm not sure what this is. We'll see in a minute. And then over here, Hershey's milkshakes made with real ice cream. We'll have to check that out too. Well, they do have a press penny machine. Well, you know, I've got to get a press penny while we're here, so we'll have to get one of these as well. All right, guys, there's the press penny machine here. And we're going to get ourselves one of these press pennies. We've decided to go with this one right here because it has all 3 characters on it. So I will go down here, put my dollar in. All right, well, it wasn't working, so we're just going to go ahead and try and get all of the pennies. We use the credit card. Here comes number 1, number 2, number 3, and here is the last one, and there they are. Set them up here and take a look. All right, that's all 4 of them right there. Looks like the workshop is just different construction vehicles and toys and things like that for the kids. All right, guys, well, we decided to go ahead and get the Milkshake Flight. And here it is. We ended up getting the Reeses. The Reeses has already slipped down inside. We got the vanilla Kit Kat and the s'mores. So we're gonna try these out before they melt away. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try some of this Reeses, which is really melting away here. Oh boy, it's a little bit messy. Very soupy. All I got was whipped cream and the toppings. Let's try the inside. Oh, that's good. Delicious. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the Kit Kat one. I think that one's just kind of a plain vanilla shake. And lastly, the s'mores. Let's see if we can get some of those marshmallows and chocolate on here. That one's really good. Tastes like s'mores, exactly. Delicious. All right, got the Kit Kat here. And check it out. It's the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Hey, how are you, Mr. Reese's? I gotta tell you a little secret. You're my favorite.
Want a picture of the big Hershey?
All right, guys, so this whole giant area is one huge store, and anything you find in here, you have to come through this checkout right here. They've got a big long queue that we're in right now, and tons of registers over here for checkout. Most of the candy bars, not all of them, but most of them, you can actually find in this line, so you don't have to actually pick those up anywhere else. Now, the ones that I was looking for, kind of a specialty thing, and I don't see those over here. Well, guys, that's the world of chocolate. We're gonna walk down into this other area here, Chocolate Town, see what's down here, but we're not gonna spend a lot of time because we still wanna get over to the theme park. That's gonna be in the next video. And here it is. We're walking right down from Chocolate World into Chocolate Town. And looks like there's a bunch of stores. This might be like kind of a, almost like a Disney Springs or a downtown Disney type thing. Looks like there's a lot of stores, stuff like that. We'll see. All right, so down here in Chocolate Town, they've got a bunch of the figures that you can come down, pose with, take pictures, and see how you measure up. Well, that answers that, guys. This is just the entrance to the Hershey theme park, Hershey Park. So there's ticketing right here, and the entrance there. Maybe a store over there, the Hershey Park Supply Company. Hand-rolled pretzels, a chocolatier restaurant, patio, and bar. wheelchair rentals, restrooms. That's it. That's all there is. So I think we have to go back and find a different parking area, because we are going into the park in just a few. So we have to find a different parking area because we're not allowed to stay there in the parking lot that we're in. We have prepaid parking for the theme park. So it was a little bit confusing as to where we should park and where we should enter in. Apparently where we parked is free parking to go in and do the Hershey Chocolate World Tour. But to go into the actual theme park, you have to have paid parking. Otherwise, they're going to charge you $60 to stay where you're at past the 3-hour point. So we need to get back to the car, go park where we're supposed to park, and I believe we maybe take a tram over to the park. We'll find out in a few. And as I was just mentioning, there's a tram that will bring us over to the park. That's what we're going to take when we get into the proper parking lot. And one more thing that I completely forgot to mention was that I saw this beauty sitting in a parking lot near their shipping and receiving dock. I remember seeing this as a kid, and it may have changed a little bit since then, but it's still very iconic and very similar to the Wienermobile from Oscar Mayer. Well, guys, Hershey's Chocolate World was a blast. I really enjoyed the tour of the chocolate factory. That was a lot of fun. It's a great little dark ride, and we had a lot of fun here. We got to try those milkshakes. They were great. Don't forget that we've got brand new merch in our merch store. That link is in the description below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to click on that compass so you can subscribe and see more great content like this. And remember, adventure is just a short drive away.